I present to you Dr. Bill Pink and his family.
You guys are awesome. This is great. Yeah, after 1 year here at Ferris, it's been a year that's been really interesting from a standpoint of going from the beginning of the year where we did 9 cities on a Link with Pink tour, where we were all over the state seeing alumni, seeing friends of the university, spending time with them. Then you fast forward just a little bit after Link with Pink into a championship football season with our national champion Ferris State Bulldog football program. You also tuck in there a Final Four finish for our women's soccer program. You put in there a few grants from our MEDC here in the state around electric vehicle battery production. You talk about some of our academic programs. I think about our folks over in AI and cybersecurity in the partnership with the NSA as well as with Space Force. Inauguration was an amazing experience. Whenever you have something like that to celebrate with family and friends, and that to me, that's truly what it was. It was a celebration. For me, it meant a lot because that whole week had different activities built around this institution. Then you get to December and that little knee injury kind of slowed us down a little bit. I think that was in some ways that signaled us, slow down a little bit, Pink, we're running too hard. So that slowed us down a little bit. The regret there for me, aside from just being able to heal, was it slowed us down from being able to get out into the campus community as much as we wanted to spend time as much as we wanted to with some of our programs, with some of our faculty, with some of our staff. That gets to change this year. Lord willing, we can stay healthy, that we can hit the ground running this fall in terms of really starting in to get around to some of those areas around campus that we weren't able to get around to back in the late fall and spring to be able to get in. But then I tell you, you look at what the spring brought, and not only in terms of our academic and athletic programs seeing the successes they did, but then I also think about what we've done in terms of seeing progress made toward the Jim Crow Museum project, and starting to get closer and closer to getting shovels in the ground here on campus for that museum. When that museum opened up in Grand Rapids, as far as that traveling exhibit is concerned, overcoming hateful things, doing a 2 to 3 month stint in Grand Rapids, that's been exciting for our campus community. That's exciting for the community of Grand Rapids. I've had several friends there mention to me about the importance of that. And so as I look back at what this year has been, all of those things come to mind. I will tell you the thing that's been the most enjoyable for me, though, is getting to know our campus community, getting to know our students, getting in and having relationship with students, to be able to ask them how they're doing, to be able to talk to them about where they came from, what they're doing, where they want to go after they're finished with Ferris State, and to see them. That's been a joy, to get to know students. And in that same regard, getting to know our faculty and staff on this campus a bit better. Hadn't made it around to everybody's office yet, but it has been good to be able to get to some of our spaces and see people and get to know some people, and to hear some of their aspirations for this university. I still believe that this university is exactly what I said when I came here, what I told the board in an interview, and when I told this campus the first day that I was announced as president. I still believe that this campus, the word that describes us to me so well is potential. Out of a 140-year-old campus nearly, how do you say a 140-year-old entity still has potential? Because that sounds so young, that sounds so fresh. No, that is still the case. This place has so much potential. And it doesn't mean anything about any of the previous 18 presidents that have been here, because they did amazing work. All the way back to our founder and his wife. They did amazing work. Yet in a post-COVID world, in Big Rapids, Michigan, in the state of Michigan, this campus, more so in my mind than any other campus in this state, we have potential to do as I like to describe, to become the disruptor instead of always being disrupted. And that's where we want to go this year.